and today's video is all about hair. I just wanted to make a video about how to get long, thick hair naturally because it was requested and I just thought it was a good idea. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did get a haircut yesterday actually. Here's what I looked like before. My hair was 3 inches longer. I just got a pretty decent amount cut off just because I wanted my hair to be healthy and I knew that my ends weren't very healthy, so I just kind of went for it and cut off a good amount. My hair has always been decently long. I've never really had hair like shorter than my shoulders before, like other than when it was first growing. But yeah, I like long hair. I think it's really pretty. It's one of those things where it's like different for everybody. Some people can rock the bob or pixie cut and I just am not one of those persons, I don't think. I don't know, I've never gone for it. I've toyed around with the idea of getting a cut like that's like kind of Essie Button / Maggie from Walking Dead-ish, but I don't know if I could pull it off. So I just am going to give some tips on how to get your hair healthy, and yeah. So let's get into it. So I think the biggest thing about how to get healthy hair is to regularly get it trimmed, and I know that doesn't seem to make that much sense because if you're cutting your hair, how is it supposed to grow out longer? Well, it does make sense and it's really good for your hair if you regularly, just every 4 or so months, come in and get a haircut. I know when my hairdresser kind of first told me that, I was like, you just want me to come in so you can like get more money and whatever, but no, it's actually really good for your hair. Otherwise the ends will get really gross and they will not, it'll be not healthy hair and you don't want that. So another thing about hair is that you're going to want to be careful about what kind of products you use in your hair. Dry shampoos are something I totally recommend. Some people don't even know about dry shampoo. I didn't until literally last year. Dry shampoo is something you can just spray in your hair and it'll absorb the oils. That way you don't have to wash your hair as often. And I just have this small Batiste one. Is that how you say it? But and this is my first time trying it and I know it's really super popular and I actually totally love it. And then I have this one, which is a fancier kind of one, which is also just a sample size, but it's called Sebastian. But I don't know, I'm going to be trying different kinds. I've just kind of gotten into it. I really like this because it smells good, so I'll probably be getting a bigger bottle. But yeah, so definitely try out dry shampoo. And to go off of that, an important thing about getting healthier hair is to not wash it so much. I know some people think that's super gross to not wash your hair every day, but it's actually not good because it'll strip your hair of your natural oils. And I know everybody has different hair and so it can be different in everyone's case, but I only wash my hair every 2 to 3 days just because my hair is actually quite oily, and if I wash it all the time it's even more oily. So yeah, dry shampoo definitely helps with that, and I just think that's a better thing in general. I would talk to someone else about your hair and see what they recommend, a hairdresser or something. But yeah, definitely take that into consideration. But the next thing is something I was completely unaware about for the longest time. Heat protectant. So I have 3. But yeah, putting a heat protectant on your hair is so important. There was a period in my life where I would straighten my hair every single day. It's just not good for your hair. It will kill your hair. So definitely use a heat protectant. This one was my favorite. It's just a sample again. I don't really get full-size things because that's expensive. But yeah, this is just, it's a 10 and I really liked this one. And then since I ran out of that, I've been using this Garnier one, which I really like as well. And then I also have this Redken one, but I don't really reach for it as often because I don't know, I just don't really like it as much. But yeah, so use a heat protectant on your hair with your blow drying, straightening, curling, whatever. Definitely use a heat protectant. I know it's hard to cut out heat totally from my hair routine, but I totally did that in this last year because I was like, I want healthier hair because I've been straightening the heck out of it just because my hair naturally has quite a wave to it. This is curled, but naturally my hair is wavy-ish and I just wanted stick straight hair because I thought that was super pretty and totally went with everything. And it is pretty, but takes a lot of time and it can not be as good for your hair. So yeah, I just kind of cut that out and I'm not really doing it as often anymore. A product that I literally couldn't live without is my macadamia healing oil treatment, and this just helps with split ends. Really good investment because there's so much oil in this and you just use like the smallest amount every day, and you can put it in wet hair or dry hair and it totally works. I have so much like problems with my hair, but I have a big problem with flyaways, like the little hairs, and it's super annoying. But I use this like Pantene kind of stuff if my hair is just not cooperating. And yeah, it's just this like all-in-one styling balm. But yeah, I just like put that in my fingers, and I think it's a good idea to like just like go through your hair, and then like when there's barely any product on your hand, just kind of like swipe it on your like scalp, I guess, kind of, but like right here. And then that way there's not too much product up here because that's not good, but it'll like keep the flyaways down. But yeah, also getting your haircut often also helps with flyaways, so definitely going back to that one. It's really important to get your hair cut. Brushes are also a big part of your hair care routine, and so I use a different amount of brushes. A tip that you should totally follow is when your hairs are wet, definitely brush it with a comb. So don't brush your hair with a brush when it's wet, because that'll break your hair and that's not good. But yeah, so definitely go for a comb. And when I'm in the shower, I have a different comb that I use in the shower to help get out knots, and that just kind of works for me. So yeah, and then I use like different like plastic brushes. I know paddle brushes aren't necessarily the best for your hair. I have quite thick hair naturally, so this really just helps. And I also like using it when I blow dry, because if I blow dry with a paddle brush, then my hair will get kind of straight, and then I don't need to use a flat iron, and that is really good to minimize the heat put on my hair. So yeah, but I recommend like a bristle brush, or just trying different brushes and finding what works for you. I know that can be kind of frustrating advice, because it's like that doesn't help at all, but literally everyone just has different textures of hair and thickness of hair, and you just kind of gotta like figure out what works best for you. Another tip is to take your time in the shower when you're washing your hair. Really massage your scalp, and really just, your shampoo goes everywhere and your conditioner just goes on your ends. So if you didn't know that, then now you do. Pretty sure you probably knew that. But yeah, so just take your time. For you girls who also just want to be Serena van der Woodsen and rock a high ponytail, that is great and you go for it, but you should not do that every single day, because it's not good for your hair. It just isn't. Plus for me, since I have thick hair, it's pretty heavy up there, and I can only like have a high ponytail for so long before I like get a headache, and I'm like, I need to take this out. Just, you know, be careful with your hair. Don't like put it like super tightly in braids or anything like that, because it will hurt your hair. You know, be cautious with it. Remember, your hair is part of your body and something you need to be gentle with. And my last kind of tip for healthy hair is to, you know, just be good to your body. What you eat can affect your hair. I had a period of time when I was really stressed out and I wasn't having the best eating habits and I was like losing chunks of hair, and I was like, what is going on? But that's just because I wasn't putting, you know, nutrients into my body and treating my body like I should, and then I just started losing hair. If you guys wanted to know about my hair, this is my natural hair. I just got, as I said, 3 inches cut off, so that's kind of a big change. But my hair is just naturally this color. I've never dyed my hair before, nor have I ever gotten highlights. I don't know. I've always wanted to try it, but never really had the guts, I guess. But I actually kind of really like my hair color. I think it just kind of suits me. It's like just brown, but it kind of has a red undertone to it-ish. I don't know. I get frustrated with my hair because it's really thick, and I've always had like scalp problems. Like I get buildup up there. I get split ends pretty often. But I mean, but I do appreciate my hair because I know not everybody is fortunate enough to be able to grow long hair. And if you're one of those people who found this video because you're trying to grow out your hair, it'll grow back. It just takes time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped in some way for someone. And if it did, let me know with a thumbs up or a comment. I hope you all have a good week, and I'll see you later.